former server bartender, Cheesecake Factory, now employed with the City of White Plains, coming to you live from her she shed. As you can see, the L behind her right there. Gotta have the she shed, Lauren, right? Tell us all about the she shed.
I love my she shed. It's my third bedroom in my house, and since I'm not having kids, I just made it my own room. I come in here to get away from my husband and my dog sometimes. It's my own place to get away. I come in here after
Yeah,
work. I come in here after a long shift, and I'm like, okay,
yeah,
this is where I
yeah.
relax.
That's where it
Yeah.
is. So let's talk about your dad. I mean, 11 years without your dad. The older you get, the more I realize 48 years on this earth was way too long, short for someone like him. I see so much of him in myself, in both the good and the bad, and I hope I'm making you proud. I know he's watching me in my good moments and probably laughing or shaking his head in my bad. I feel him all the time through little signs, unexpected blessings, but I still wish he was here today to see so many things. Love you forever, Daddy. I love you, Dad. I mean, I saw that. I'm like, I gotta get you on the show. Like,
Yeah, no, my
how?
dad was awesome. He was a
Yeah,
really good guy. He did have his struggles with addiction and everything like that. He was young. I mean, now that I'm 36, I'm like, wow, 48 is so young to
yeah,
go.
yeah,
He was just always. He reminds me of myself. As I grow up, he reminds me of myself.
yeah,
Because just different things, having when I used to drink a lot and stuff like that, different addictions and stuff like that, addictive personality, hard worker, good looking, and it just, different things about him. I just passion that he had, his even his
yeah.
temper and stuff like that. It's all in me.
Right.
I really see myself a lot. I wish I had more time with him to show him, my husband
Yeah,
and my life, and that I turned out okay.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
know he'd probably be living here with me, honestly, if he was still alive. So
how often do you
he was awesome.
how often you think about him? Is it every day he's always in your thoughts?
Every day. Yeah, actually, God, this is so dark, but I do have like his urn, like right there in my she shed.
Oh
I
wow.
keep it. I do. I keep him next to me. I think he's with me all the time. Like I see little things, I get little signs, and I know my life is so blessed because he is looking over me. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What would he think about the world we live in now to this day? What would he think
Oh
about
my
it?
God.
Versus,
He he would be. I don't know. He
would
definitely
he
have a
embrace
strong opinion on it.
technology, AI? Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, he wouldn't like AI, and he would not like how soft everybody's been. He came from a really hard upbringing. He was adopted. He didn't know his parents and everything like that. So, he just he had a hard life. He didn't have it easy. So I don't
Yeah,
think he'd like everybody being so soft, honestly. It's
yeah.
just how he was.
So now you're Italian, right? And was he Cuban as well? He was Cuban,
He
right?
was Puerto
50-50.
Rican.
Puerto Rican. Okay,
Puerto
you're
Rican. Yeah.
Puerto Rican and Italian. Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. I mean, how proud would he have been to see you to this day, right? You married Richie, like you said, like super proud, right?
I think that I think about him meeting Richie often. I think that at first he'd be like, "What the hell are you doing with somebody 25 years older than you?" And then the dust would settle, and they were in the same union. They were in the Carpenters Union
Okay.
of New York City. They worked in the same union, so I think they would really hit it off. I think they'd like each other. I think he'd be working on my house. I think he'd do a lot around here, and I just wish I got to see what he would be like, and I wish he got to see what I would be like. I think that he'd be
Yeah.
very proud of me. I think he'd be asking me
Well,
to take care of his parking tickets a lot. That's what I think he would do.
there you go.
Yeah.
What would you tell him today if he was alive? What would you tell him? What kind of conversations would you guys have today?
I would tell him that I think he did a lot more that I didn't give him credit for. And I understand where he came from. And I understand why he made some of the choices that he made. That's what I would tell him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had tattoos, right? His left arm, right arm. I mean, what did they mean to him? What did they say?
One said Lauren, my name, and then the other one said Outlaw, which, he always thought he was like the baddest bad boy.
Yeah, there you
He
go.
did do some shady stuff, which I can't say on camera, but he was pretty bad. But but he was the type of person that would give you the shirt off his back. He wanted to help
Yeah.
everybody. He reminds me a lot. This is going to be weird too, but he reminds me a lot of my husband. He does. Just a good,
Okay.
genuine guy, and a regular Joe, and just somebody that had a good heart and really cared about a lot of people, other people around him. Yeah.
Yeah. He had tattoos. You have tattoos. How many tattoos do you have?
I have like 15 tattoos.
Jeez, did you
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
Are you
but
gonna
like you
get
can't
any
really
more?
see all of them. No,
So I was
I don't. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I got one with my friend Gemma for being a bartender. I got a little martini glass. I love that
oh,
tattoo. It's
oh,
so
that's
cute.
nice. I like that.
Then I got
That's
one with
cool.
my friend Alicia for going to Ireland. Little. Now I'm
Okay.
into the little tattoos, but I do have
Yeah.
like a Mayan biker tattoo on my back that I just don't show
Okay.
anybody, and I always wear shirts that cover my back because I don't know what I was thinking when I got that tattoo.
I love the show Sons of Anarchy. Jax is my favorite guy,
Yeah,
right? Jax, and it was
that's
who
what
was
I
your
was
character
channeling.
back then?
Oh,
Jax.
Jax.
Okay.
Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? What? Those scenes where he used to show his little butt, I was like, yeah, I used to love those. Oh my God. And Gemma. Gemma was one of my favorites because
Gemma's fantastic.
she
She was
just
great
every
in
show.
Billions. If you saw Billions,
Of
fantastic.
course,
Love her
Billions,
in
of
Billions.
course. Well, that was
Oh
Tara.
man,
That was at
that
Billions.
was Tara. Yes,
Gemma.
that was Tara.
Gemma's the
Yes,
mother.
yes.
What's her name in real life?
She
Katie
was
Seagal.
Katie Seagal. Yeah, Married
Katie
with
Seagal.
Children. Al Bundy. She's fantastic. Yes,
Well,
fantastic.
her husband wrote Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fantastic show.
Mhm.
Did you watch Mayans as well? The spinoff from the Sons of Anarchy, Mayans.
No,
You didn't watch
actually,
it again?
I tried to watch it, but
Wasn't the
as I
same.
got older, I didn't have time to really get into shows. I watched a lot during COVID. I binged a lot.
Yeah.
Like Breaking Bad is one of my favorites. I
Okay.
watched that about 3 times.
Right.
Billions was great. Sons
Yeah.
of Anarchy. Nurse Jackie, great show.
Yeah.
You ever watch that
Yeah.
show, Kenford?
Never watched Nurse Jackie. Never watched Nurse
Oh,
Jackie.
Nurse Jackie's
Fantastic.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Edie Falco. Yeah.
Edie
From
Falco.
and The
She's from
Sopranos.
Sopranos. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
fantastic. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
The
great.
Sopranos was great. Obviously, I watched that a million times. But
Yeah.
Edie Falco is a Nurse Jackie. It's about a nurse that has an addiction problem, and it's a really good show. Yeah.
Where can I view that at? What channel? What is that on?
I think it should be on Hulu or Amazon
Okay.
Prime. Yeah.
Okay. I'll
You
follow.
might
I'll
have
follow
to
you up
buy
on
it,
that.
Kenford. You might have to pay the $4.99. We all know you got it. We all know you got it, Kenford. We're not worried.
I'll follow you. Your mom, a lot of ups and downs. How are you guys today? I remember those screaming matches you had on the phone with your mom at CCF. I got it, mom. I got it. I'm like, hold on, who's that? My mom. Okay. How are you guys today? How are you guys doing?
Those screaming matches still happen.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
we did a lot of therapy, and we are very close now. Almost too
Okay.
close, where she calls me too much, and then I have
Okay.
to like cut it off a little bit. But
Yeah. Yeah.
we're really good. We're on it for us as good as it's gonna get, Kenford. Okay, we're not gonna be
I'll take that.
we're not gonna be skipping down the street together, but we are.
Right.
We're close. We love each other, and we have each other's backs. And I know that. So.
Last time you guys had an argument, like a dumb argument, you look back now, you're like, really? Did I really argue with you over that? When was the last time you
No,
guys
I
had
don't.
an
I don't look at it like that, Kenford. I probably had an argument with her today, probably or yesterday, and it is. No, I don't regret it. She's out of her bird, Kenford, but I love her for it, Gina. Oh, and they all know Gina is. She's. We call her the woman in black. She just. She just. I
Yeah.
can't even touch
Who
that.
do you take after? Who do you mostly take after though? Your mom or
Oh,
your
my
dad?
dad.
You're 50-50?
No, my dad. My dad loved
Okay.
life. He was funny. He was outgoing. My mom, she's like we call her Debbie Downer. Mwah, mwah. She just everything. Everything she touches. You could be like, oh, I had a great time at Disney World. She'd be like, did you know somebody died on that ride? Mwah, mwah.
Gotcha.
She can't. She's just not. God bless her heart. She's just not a happy person. She's a hard worker, and she's a good woman, and she's good at what she does, and she's a good mom. So
That's good.
shout out
That's
to
all that
Gina.
matters. I saw this post. Always the people with no magic telling you what to do with yours. Where did that come from? I thought that was pretty cool. Very deep,
know
very
what?
thoughtful. I like that.
I heard that on Hot 97 driving home from work, and I thought it was like
Oh.
so true because
Yeah.
I have trouble finding myself, even though I feel like people think I'm very confident. I'm not. And I find like people try to dull your sparkle when you are sparkling, when you're being loud and you're being obnoxious and you're being a little louder than the rest of the people and standing out. People like to say, oh my God, tone it
Yeah.
down, leave it alone, stop
Right.
acting like that. And I
Right.
feel like, people do try to dull you when you are shining. So when I heard that, then I'm crying on the way home. One of those days. But
Yeah.
it resonated with me. So that's when I put it
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool thing. I like that. Really, really thoughtful and thorough. Happy 8th birthday, right? To your love of your life, the closest thing you ever being a mom, your little boy. Christmas Eve miracle, 75
Mhm.
pounds. Jameson Ashley Benvinga. How cool is your dog? A rescue dog. I just saw him off camera. He's fantastic. How cool is he?
I gotta bring him in. Richie, bring him in. He's the best. He is so lovable. He is so smart. Anytime the ring camera goes off, he's like right there. He's just
Yeah,
he's I can't even start getting like he's the best thing that ever happened to me. I love him so much. I would do anything
right.
for him, and he's emotional like his mother and his father. He just has his
Yeah.
own days. He does what he wants to do. He should be on the mortgage. I told you that earlier. He owns
Yes,
this
you did.
house. He runs this house. You can't do anything. You can't go cross him. I think he's coming in right now.
Who walks him? You or Richie?
I'm sorry.
You
Oh,
guys take
Richie, I
turns.
can't
Who
walk
walks
him.
him?
He pulls me down the block. I can't walk him anymore. Jameson, come on,
I mean,
baby.
he's 75
Oh,
pounds. He's a big boy.
he's a big boy. He pulls me down the way, down the
Yeah.
block. He did once. I fell and I like scratched my face. So that was the last time I
Oh
walked.
man.
But
What kind
mommy
of
was
breed?
drinking.
Oh, you're. What kind of breed is he? What kind of mix is he? What kind of breed is he?
He's a black lab in a pit.
Black lab in a pit. Oh wow. Wow.
Yeah, black
Okay.
lab in a pit. They're like, oh,
Wow.
he's a black lab all the way. I'm like, no, that's like telling me I'm a full Italian. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
mix.
That's funny. But they
He's
feed
the
off your
best.
energy, right? You and Richie's energy, they feed off you guys, right? They know when you're happy, you're sad, and vice
Yes, which
versa,
is
right?
why he's a nervous wreck, Kenford. That's why he is a nervous wreck. He's like, if me and Richie talk loudly at each other, he's like,
Yeah.
"You guys fighting?"
What's going on? Yeah. Yeah.
And he'll
He
pull
knows.
at you. Stop fighting. I'm not having this. I
Yeah.
don't want this.
Yeah.
He tells you everything. He runs
Yeah.
everybody. You can't. You could be like, no, I'm not taking you out right now, and he'll stare at
He'll
you until
just-
you do. He makes
Yeah.
us do stuff we don't want to do.
That's hilarious. She's Lauren
He's the
Benvenga,
best.
digital creator, former server at Cheesecake Factory, now working with the city of Yonkers. Biggest fear in life is
Biggest fear in life. That's a good one. Biggest fear in life. It's gonna sound so. I feel like it's gonna sound dumb, but honestly, it'd be
yeah.
losing Richie. That would be my biggest fear.
Okay.
That's my best
Okay.
friend. I would definitely, like I said before, I'd become a hoarder. I
Yeah.
get 13
Yeah.
cats. I'd
Yeah. Yeah.
pack my
I s-
refrigerator with food I'm not going to use. That's
I was dying because I thought you would have said spiders because I was dying at your IG story. You going downstairs
laundry.
wherever you were, I was dying hysterically. People are like, "What are you laughing at?" I'm like, "You have no idea." I
No,
watched it like
my
4 times.
laundry. That's my laundry room.
Yeah.
I
I was.
can't.
That was like
Kenford,
that was crazy.
this house is almost 100 years old. In 2028, it'll be 100 years old.
Yeah.
And I
Wow.
there's rooms I haven't been in yet, and I'm like, what's
Yeah.
in there? You know what I mean? And my laundry room looks like a saw, like where Saw, where he cuts his own leg, like that room. It looks exactly like it. So anytime I'm down there, I'm just like, I feel like the spirits or the
Yeah.
spiders. Somebody's gonna get me. Down there. That room scares the absolute shit out of me. I avoid it at all costs. I can't stand
At
it.
all costs.
I want to
That's
make it
hilarious.
cute, but then I'm like, I also don't want to go down there at the same time. I could
Yeah.
paint it, but I could also avoid
Yeah.
it. So
That's hilarious.
I love my house, but that room is a no-no.
Your Italian half. Give us some favorite Italian dishes. I know you love food. Give us some Italian favorite dishes you love.
I like to make a spicy rigatoni with a burrata on top. It's one of my favorites with vodka sauce.
Okay.
I like to make broccoli rabe and sausage with orecchiette.
Okay.
I like making chicken cutlets, obviously. Just make them for the week. Anything. Chicken marsala is my number one. Number
Chicken
one
marsala.
favorite. And Cheesecake
Yeah.
Factory used to make it. No shame on Cheesecake Factory,
Yeah.
but that wasn't,
Yeah. That
Was it
wasn't it.
chicken marsala or was it just chicken with mushrooms? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. How do you say calamari?
Calamari. I'm not. That's how I say it. I lived with an off the boat Italian. One of my boyfriends was off the boat Italian, right?
Yeah.
His father was from Calabrese and said we don't say galamad, we say calamari. That's how they said it. And ever since then, I'm like,
Okay.
okay, that's how I'm going to say it. And my mom, though, if you ask her, she's like galamad. She's
Okay. Yeah.
over the
Yeah.
top for no reason.
Who's the better cook, you or Richie?
Oh my God, me, Kenford. Are you kidding me? Richie makes
Okay.
chicken gizzards every Sunday.
Chicken gizzards. Really?
Chicken gizzards, yes.
Wow.
Do you
Wow.
eat chicken
Okay.
gizzards?
No, I never had it. Never had it before. I'm
Okay,
a
well,
simple
the
guy. I
smell
pick it a
alone-
lot.
The
Yeah.
smell alone will take you out, Kenford. It will. It's
Wow.
bad. He eats every.
All right.
They're supposed to be good for you, apparently. But I don't care if they cure my everything I have wrong with me. I would never eat one.
Right.
No.
Wow. The Jersey Shore. Who was your favorite character back in the day in the Jersey Shore? Paulie D, The Situation, Ronnie, Snooki. Who was your favorite?
You know, everybody used to call me Snooky, and it used to bother me because I was short and fat. I was short and fat. And everybody's like, "Oh, you
Yeah,
look like," and I had the poof, and everybody's like, "You look like
yeah,
Snooky," and I'd be like,
yeah.
I'd cry. I thought it was cool, and then I'd cry on the inside like a moment later. But
Yeah,
yeah, I heard that you saw Ronnie recently. Lucky
yeah.
you.
So
He's been
Ronnie,
through the
yeah, yeah,
ringer, though. You know,
yeah. He's been through a lot. Yeah, he's been through a lot.
the
Yeah, but
situation
Snooki,
really is an inspiration. He did really well for himself. I'm very proud of him.
yeah, for sure. Mob Wives, the show. We love that show, right?
Bring it
Real. I
back,
mean,
Kenford. Bring it
rest
back.
in peace, Big Ange, right? I mean, do you
Oh,
like Renee, Drita? Who was your favorite mob wife on there? Who would you be if you were a mob wife? Who would you be?
Trita, Trita. Trita was the best. Well, she was Albanian, but I loved her. Big Ange, I would
Yeah,
definitely be Big Ange.
Big
I have the
Ange. Yeah,
chest. I bartend. I would be a heavy smoker. And she always
yeah,
said men should take care of their women. I honestly, I'm with Big Ange all the time.
yeah,
I'm with her. I love her.
yeah. Did you those shows back then? What a time, right? Those were pretty fun, dope hit shows. I mean, you don't see those anymore on television, right?
Well, you know what, Kenford? Samsung TV has their own channels, right? And I've been watching Love
Yeah.
and Hip Hop for the last 2 days. And I'm thinking to myself,
Okay.
how the hell did I watch this growing up? It is
Yeah.
so bad, Kenford. It is so bad. I'm like, the things they say to each other, I
Yeah.
closed the window because I thought the neighbors were going to think me and Richie were having a fight. I thought,
Wow.
I didn't want them to think something was going on in here. So,
Right.
but those shows, they're never going to make them like that anymore. They're amazing.
No.
Everybody tries.
Yeah.
They're not going to come out like that anymore.
Not gonna come out like that. Yeah.
No, definitely
What
not.
what kind of music do you listen to these days?
I
What
listen
do
to
you have?
everything. I like old music.
Okay.
I like old school music. I like pop music. The only one thing I don't like, I'm sorry, country. I can't take it. No,
Okay. Fair
I
enough.
don't like country. But I listen to a little bit of country if I'm drinking because it's good drinking music. I'll give it
Okay.
that.
There you go. A little happy
It's party
music.
music. Yeah.
Rappers. Top 5 rappers of all time. Top of your head. Who's in your top 5? Who's in your Mount Rushmore of all
I like
time?
J. Cole. I like Big Sean. I like Big Sean a lot.
Okay.
But my favorite,
Okay.
obviously, Kanye West, and I don't care what
Yeah.
he does or where he goes or what he says. I love, love, love Kanye. I was in the back of an
Okay.
Uber, right?
Yeah.
During Christmas time. And this guy
Yeah.
picked me up from one of my bars to go to another one of my bars. And he let me rap Kanye out of the window. Okay. God bless
Right.
this man. Out of the
Yeah.
window. I got the whole verse. And he's like, "Oh my God, you're very talented." I'm like, "Yeah, Kanye's not wrong about what he says. He's just a little, he's really going through it." And I went on for like a half an hour. I left this guy a $20 tip because I was like, "God bless you for listening to my drunk ass about Kanye West." But
Yeah.
Kanye is my number one. When I play pool on Wednesdays,
Yeah.
Kanye. Everybody knows to put it on. I love him.
I was gonna say that because my next question, I know you're a big fan of Kanye West. Can we ever get the old Kanye back? Ever?
I don't know. He did issue an apology today and said that it's
I saw
because
that.
he did have trauma. But we all know he went through a bad car accident. And he does have trauma and everything. But I don't musically, I'm not sure. I don't know if you'll ever get that Kanye back. I mean, I saw him live. My boyfriend at the time said, if you go to a Kanye West concert, I'm breaking up with you. He said, it's me or Kanye West. And I chose Kanye West. I went to that concert and he broke up with me and I did not care at all.
Wow. Amazing story. What's your favorite Kanye West song? I mean, do you have a couple?
Oh.
Do you bop to a couple? I know you didn't sing for Mary J. Blige, a couple minutes ago there, but
I can't. I can't.
you might have a
Pepper,
Kanye verse.
my anxiety will go through the roof if I sing anything. My favorite Kanye song. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Probably oh my God, probably Jesus Walks. Is that random?
Okay, Jesus walks with
That's
me. Okay.
yes, that's my favorite
Boom, boom,
Kanye song.
boom, boom,
Boom,
boom,
boom,
boom, boom,
boom, boom,
boom, boom, boom,
boom,
boom,
boom,
boom.
boom.
There you go.
No, that's my favorite.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I just like what he talks about in that song.
yeah.
Flashing Lights is another one.
Flash Nights is pretty good too. Yeah,
Flashing Lights is a good one.
yeah,
And then I like his Pablo album. I like 808s and Heartbreaks. I think every album was so different
yeah.
and has such a different vibe and a different message. And I just think he was fantastic in his time. I don't think we'll ever get him back, but
Yeah. We'll see.
he was great. Yeah.
You love the Kardashians? Love, hate, meh, mid? Thoughts on the Kardashians? Who's your
I love
favorite,
the
by the way?
I love them. Another group that I don't apologize for. I love them all the way. I think everything they do is just fine. I love that they control their men. Okay. And I worked with them I worked with them about like what, 15 years ago, Kenford,
Yeah,
when I was at
yeah,
Cheesecake Factory. And
yeah.
they were really nice to me. They were great. I think sure, they're probably robots, they're probably drinking baby blood or something to stay young, but I think they're pretty cool. They're fun.
Who's your
I love
favorite one? You like Kim? You like Chloe? You
Chloe.
like
Chloe.
Chloe? Chloe.
Chloe, yeah.
Okay.
She had the best glow up, I think.
Okay.
Yes.
Last movie you watched was what? Last movie you saw in the theaters?
Oh my God, Kenford, I haven't been to a theater in forever.
A long time.
Um, I know. Probably the shitty Omen movie with my friend Jeva, and I was like, "What the hell did we just watch?"
Yeah.
The last Omen that came out, it was horrific. It's the
Terrible, huh?
worst movie I've ever seen. Yes, and I couldn't get that 2 hours back. Um, but
Jesus.
last movie I watched, I love probably like Casino or something like that, or Goodfellas.
Okay.
I could watch those movies
Fellas.
anytime they're on, over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Favorite holiday of the year? What's your favorite holiday?
Oh my God, Easter for some reason. I don't know why. It's close to my
Really?
birthday. I
Okay.
like the food and the candy at CVS is top notch during
Yeah.
Easter season. Okay, I like the colors. I like the eggs. I like the big Reese's eggs. They get even
Okay.
bigger sometimes. Sometimes you buy the lone box. I go
Yep.
by candy. I
Okay.
like Halloween, but it gets very expensive because we all dress like whores. It takes $1 million to look like that. But I do love Easter. I've always loved Easter. Always, it's my
There you
favorite.
go.
Yes.
Nice. Daytime favorite TV show of all time. We had a couple, right? Jerry Springer, Ricky Lake, Montel
Maury,
Williams,
Maury,
Maury.
Maury,
Yeah,
Maury,
Maury was your
hands
show,
down.
huh?
Yes, and at the
Wow.
bar, we used to gamble on if they were the baby daddy or not. You put $1 in the pot if you thought they were the daddy, and if they weren't the daddy, and whoever won would get the pot. But yeah, I no Maury, I love it. I love it. I love it. We bring her back for the 15th time, and she still hasn't found. I mean, really. I mean, what were you doing that weekend? That must have been a
Yeah.
very busy weekend. 15 times. What
I was gonna
happened?
say, what about Oprah? Not a fan of Oprah, Jerry Springer, Ricky Lake. Any fan of
Ricky
those? Or?
Lake, I used to love. Jerry Springer, God rest his soul, he was great. I mean, he started it all.
Yeah,
Oprah,
not a
let's
fan.
not get into Oprah. No,
Okay.
I think she was on Epstein's island, if you know what I mean.
Did you watch the Power Rangers growing up? Who was your favorite Ranger back in the day?
Absolutely, Kim,
Yeah.
the pink one,
Okay,
Kim.
the pink.
But
Okay.
I also like Jason. He was the red one. Sometimes he was the white one.
Okay.
Right? He
Yeah.
would switch his
Yeah.
little outfit.
Switches the outfits. Yeah.
Well, let me
Yeah.
tell you, I like to get in that outfit once or twice. I love Jason.
Favorite TV show growing up? Would you like? Saved by the Bell, Fresh Prince. Who'd you
Oh
like
my
back in the
God.
day?
Uh, the
What?
Winslows,
Oh, Family
Family
Matters.
Matters. So I could do that
Really?
whole song. Okay, that whole song I could do.
Okay. All
But I
right.
can't remember how it starts. Oh my God, that was the best.
Oh
I sang it
man.
to somebody the other day and they were
It's
like,
a
"How the
rare
fuck?"
rendition, using an age,
Age
booted the
of
day,
reading the
with
good
good
news on a newspaper
newspaper
page.
days,
I love an
long of an
edition
edition
of a
of the
grand
grand
design.
design.
Some
There
people
you go.
say it's
There you
even
go.
harder to find. Well, there must be some magic glue inside these gentle walls.
There you go. I couldn't get you to sing Kanye. I couldn't get you to sing Mary
No,
J. You sang
it
Family
was
Matters.
it was Family Matters
Hilarious.
that really got me going. Yeah. Mhm.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
How Urkel would turn into Stefan. I mean, are we
Yeah.
ever gonna get that back? No.
Yeah. Amazing. What's a normal Lauren Benvinga day like? You get up. What does that entail? How does that go?
Jesus. I don't even think I could say that on camera. I just get up. I get up. I bitch about being up. My husband listens to God bless my husband. Honestly, he listens to me bitch.
Yeah.
Then I just get dressed angrily, and then by the time I'm outside, I'm all right. A little
Okay.
Kanye music, right? A little Kanye to start the morning,
Right.
and then I get to work. I eat about if they lay out muffins, Kemford. I'm not gonna lie, 2 to 3 muffins, right? Because I'm like, well, I pretend I'm taking a muffin to my desk for somebody else, and then I
Right.
put it in my drawer. Um, then I wait till they order breakfast, then
Yeah.
I try to get through that till lunch, then I order lunch, I
Yeah.
eat my way through the day, and then when I get out of work, I'm trying to actually have an hour to myself to hear my own thoughts before I talk to anybody else
Right.
after work. It's
Okay.
something I'm trying, like a meditation almost.
Okay.
But usually it doesn't work out that way. Usually I stop by my bar, have a couple of drinks, and then go home and
There you
cook.
go. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Amazing day. You ever get tired at all? Hectic? You're like, oh,
I'm tired all the time.
yeah.
Everything's hectic because I feel like bartending, you take care of so many people, and I'm still trying to transition into not having to take care of people all the time,
Yeah.
and I feel like it's still on me though, or people will call me and be like, "Oh, you haven't come out," and I'm trying to like find a happy medium
Yeah.
and transition to like a 9 to 5 life. But
There you go.
I miss my old life. I miss the bartending life a lot. I miss seeing people every day, talking to people every day, communicating and stuff. So yeah, it's just different, but.
Yeah. What's your favorite muffin, by the way? I love me some corn muffin. Corn muffin, I'm
I'm
sold.
about to make corn muffins right now.
Wow,
Honestly,
corn muffin.
yes.
Okay.
I love corn muffins, but these Costco blueberry muffins, I don't know who the Stanley from work, Stanley, they say he brings this I swear to God, Kemford, it has like
Yeah.
little, don't get me started, Kemford, please. I could go all night. People listening are gonna be like, seriously, she's gonna talk about this
The
muffin.
muffin story, yeah. There you
It has
go.
like crystallized sugar on top. I'm like, what? He's like, Costco. I'm like, really? Now I'm gonna go
Wow.
to Costco, buy 98 muffins, and come home, eat myself to death. Shoot up Ozempic, and then forget muffins exist. That's what.
You're a Jet fan. Why? And not a Giant fan. How did that come about?
You know what?
Yeah.
I became a Jet fan because my best friend at the time had
Okay.
season tickets, so it just fell into my lap.
Yeah.
And then this guy I liked was Jet fan, so I pretended to be a Jet fan, and that's exactly how I became one.
Richie's a Dolphin fan. You're a
Richie's
Jet
a
fan.
Dolphins fan. He
You guys
doesn't
play
like
each
my.
other twice a year. Is who fights for the TV, the remote? Who watches what? Where do you
I
guys
let
watch
him
the
watch.
game?
We have a TV in every room, so we don't fight for
Okay.
anything that way.
Okay.
But Richie will. I'm sorry, Rich. He will write to Tua on Twitter, and he'll be like, "Take it easy, take a rest." And I just love. I love it when he starts writing to famous people. It's the
Yeah.
best. I could make a series on
Yeah.
that alone.
That's
He told The
fantastic.
Rock to get off of steroids the other day. I'm like, Rich, leave him alone.
Super Bowl pick. Who you got? I mean, Patriots
I
are
hope,
in it. Then you
I
got
hope
the
the
Seahawks.
Seahawks. I hope the Seahawks take it. It'd be
Okay.
nice to see a different team, and I like their
Yeah.
jersey colors, Kenford. So.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Are you going to be watching the Super Bowl? Big fan? You going to be watching the
Absolutely.
game?
Oh,
Okay.
Kenford, I got a lot of money on the Super Bowl. Kenford, a
Wow.
lot of
How
money.
about the halftime show? Interested? Not interested?
Oh,
Man?
not interested,
Yeah.
Kenford. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm a Latina woman. Okay, kind of, not really, but I don't know any words to the song, so I don't know. Everybody's gonna
Hey,
hate me for this.
the beat's good. Just bop to the beat,
I'm not a Bad
Give it
Bunny. I was never a Bad Bunny fan before this, and my friend Jeva will attest to this. I wasn't a Bad Bunny fan before. I
Okay.
feel like the worst Spanish person. I can't dance. I can't cook Spanish. And I don't speak Spanish. I'm the worst. My dad
I
said it before he died too. You are the worst Spanish person. I'm like, I am. Sorry.
I guarantee you drink some tequila, some JMO. Well, don't mix them together. Mixing does to drinks.
I don't
But
doubt that I'll be grinding on one of my friends during the
okay.
halftime show. I don't doubt that. I'm
Okay.
sure. Yes.
Your birthday's coming up. Birthday plans. You share the same birthday as my dad, April 29th.
Oh,
Crazy, wild. You guys are nutty. I love you guys. Any plans for the birthday?
I didn't even think about my birthday coming up, Kenford. If
Okay.
my friends are watching this, my birthday's coming up, so just start planning that. You know where I usually end up, Kenford? The
Yeah,
strip
where's
club.
that? Really?
Yeah. I do.
Richie's okay with that? You guys go together?
Yeah,
How does that work?
that's the best part of my marriage. I will say that's
Okay.
another thing. You gotta trust. You gotta trust. I don't trust anybody, so
Yeah.
I can't speak on myself. But Richie
Yeah.
trusts me. And I like
DTA.
that.
Yeah. DTA. Yeah.
I love the strip club. I go with my friends. No, Richie doesn't come to the strip club. He doesn't like
Okay.
that. I would love if he did. That'd be fun. But I love a good strip club. I was there a month ago with some of my friends, and we had the
Okay.
best time. Yeah.
If you ever stripped, what would your stripper name be? What would your name be? Your stage name? What would you be? Your outer
Uh,
self,
Probably
alter
Mia.
ego, Mia.
Probably Mia. Yeah, that would be my
Wow,
name.
wow, Mia. Favorite actor of all time, comedian of all time. Who do you got?
Oh, actor of all time? That's a tough one. My favorite comedian would probably be Chris Farley.
Okay,
He was the best. He was the
he was
best to do it
fantastic.
ever.
Yeah, fantastic.
Um, I like Theo Vaughn right now. I gotta say, even though he made a fool of himself, right?
Yeah.
On that. But you know what? He just had high anxiety and was going through a bad time. It's okay.
Okay.
Favorite actor ever? I like Bradley Cooper.
Okay.
I think he's very well rounded and talented in
Okay.
movies. And you know what? Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't care if he drops every model he has at the age of 25. Let him do
Yeah.
what he wants to do.
Yeah.
He's
Let
the
him live his
best.
life.
He's Leo
Yeah.
DiCaprio. He can do whatever he
Yeah.
wants. After Titanic,
That's it.
he was
Yeah.
set. Yeah.
looking back now, how cool was The Sopranos? We're talking off air, right? How cool was that? That cast. Will we ever see
Oh,
another show like The Sopranos ever in our
no, I don't
lifetime?
think so. No, and poor James Gandolfini dropping so early, but
Yeah,
I don't think we'll ever see a show like that. I really don't think we're going to see a lot of things that we used to see, Kenford.
yeah,
Music, shows, because like we said earlier, people are so bothered by things and stuff like that. I don't think we will see things that we used to see the way they were made with such vision and love and passion. I don't think that we will see things like that again. I
yeah,
don't, which sucks, but
yeah,
hopefully somebody proves us wrong, but I don't think
yeah.
we'll ever see shows like that.
Rest in peace to MTV. How cool was MTV back in the day, right? Did you miss it?
Oh, I want to be on spring
TRL,
break
Carson
so
Daly.
bad. I want to
Yeah,
be on spring break all the time, and then I was on spring break.
yeah.
And then I was like, "Oh boy, this is a little, yeah." That was the most wild time I've ever seen. I did not. That just doesn't.
Yeah,
I can't even.
yeah.
Jesus,
Crazy.
yeah. I
What kind
can't
of
believe that used to be on TV.
crazy? What kind of
Yeah.
shows you watched back in the day on MTV? Did you watch MTV a lot back in the day?
Daria. Daria
Yeah,
was one of my favorites. She was like
yeah.
depressed and she liked music, so I like that.
Right.
Beavis and Butthead, I used to watch a
So
lot,
fantastic. Yeah.
which is a lot why I am the way I am today.
Carson Daly,
Um,
TRL. I mean,
TRL, yeah, I
yeah.
remember when Mariah Carey came on with no pants. That was the first time she had a
Yeah.
meltdown. I was like, "Mom, Mariah Carey's on the TV with no pants." My mom's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, she's not doing well. She's not doing well." And I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
she's not. I don't think so."
Looking back now, you're in your 30s. What a life. Great life. Journeys, ups and downs. You're still here. What would you tell your younger self?
I tell my younger self, save your money, stop eating, and believe in yourself more. Be more comfortable with yourself because you're a good person and you have good things to offer. And stop questioning yourself and listening to everybody else. That's what I would tell my younger self.
Yeah. Any regrets? Woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda, or you live with those, or you just put them to the side?
I put them to the side for now. What are you gonna do? But regrets, I would have went further with my comedy and my singing, and I would have went further with things that I loved more than stifling them a little bit and putting them to the side. I would have acted more on them. That's what I
Yeah.
would have done.
Comedy. You really told jokes back in the day? Really? What that was the
Yeah,
thing?
I used to do stand up comedy sometimes at like a local bar every
Really?
Friday, last Friday of the month. Yeah, and I would think all day of how to get out of it because my
Yeah.
anxiety would be so bad, and then I would just write one word, like one word at a time on my hand, and that
Yeah.
would just go out. I did actually how I started was for Cheesecake Factory. We were
Wow.
raising. Remember when we used to raise money for the peanut butter?
Right. Yes. Yes. Yes.
So we were
Yes.
doing a peanut butter drive, and we
Yeah.
did we did a stand up comedy show, and everybody liked it so much that I kept doing it. That's it. That's
That's
how I started.
amazing.
Yeah.
You have any jokes at the top of your head? Anything
Oh
funny
my
that
god,
comes to mind?
no. I don't, Catbird, you didn't tell me, I would've been
Man.
ready.
All right.
No, I don't. I mean, I do like, if you catch me drunk at a bar at 1 AM, I do a whole stand-up routine for absolutely no reason, but I can't do one on cue, that's for sure.
20 years now, what would Lauren be doing 20 years now?
20 years from now?
Yeah. Where do you see
Probably
yourself?
cooking for my second husband in Florida, probably. Just, relaxing. Probably got a
Yeah.
Winnebago or a boat,
Yeah.
probably
Somewhere.
just
Yeah.
chilling.
Yeah.
Lots of dogs. I would
Okay.
have like 3 dogs and a boat, Kenford, that's what I want.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Hopefully, Richie's still here and we're having a great time in Florida together. Love
For
you, Rich.
sure.
Just
For
joking.
sure.
Just joking.
A lot of things going on in the world and everything walks of life. Any message to humanity today? Anything you want to say to human beings nationwide, worldwide? Anybody watching? Any words of encouragement? Anything you want to say
Oh,
today?
nobody should listen to me about anything. I mean, I'm a raging bitch, but honestly, just be kind to each other. Be kind. Be more kind. I think
Yeah.
this world is so harsh, and everybody's going through it, so everybody's kind of taking out their anger on everybody else, and you just got to be a little more kind and kind of think about what other people are going through. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm like the most self-centered person in the world, so I really shouldn't be speaking, but I'm trying to think more of others. So,
There you go.
sorry.
You know,
So self-deprecating.
I forgot to ask you your hobby. You have a hobby at all by any chance? Anything? What do
I
you do?
honestly, I don't, and I need to get. I just said that to my husband. I need a
Okay.
hobby. I need a hobby. I got to start getting good hobbies besides like doing pools and and like eating. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love to, but I love to cook. When I cook, Kenford, that is
Yeah.
my zone. That is my. I light a joint. I
Yeah.
cook, and I
Yeah.
kick everybody out of the kitchen, and I zone out. That's what I like to do. But I got to find other hobbies. I got to get into some stuff.
Richie, is he a smoker as well, or he's not a fan of that?
Oh, he's a smoker and a toker, Kenford. Absolutely, yes.
What is 420 like for you guys? Right around your birthday. What is that like?
We don't, we celebrate every day is 420. We don't really
Okay,
go special on 420.
fair
We used
enough.
to go. I used to go big with my friend Sonia. She passed away, R.I.P. But
Yeah,
we used to go smoke in this field and with everybody. Like everybody used to go smoke in this big field. I forgot where it was. And
right.
we would go every 420 and cut school and go there. It used to be
Man,
so awesome. Oh God, that
what a
was so much fun.
life. What a life. What a life. What a life. Hey, any shout outs today? Anybody listening? Any shout outs? Plug your social media plugs so they can follow you. IG, Facebook. Stage is yours.
Just all my friends that listened tonight, thank you so much and told me I did a good job. Thanks. And
Amazing.
Richie for supporting me all the time and telling me I could do this tonight because I almost canceled Kenford. I was nervous.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, don't do that. I told
I
you
know.
you're
I was like,
fantastic.
I know. I was just nervous, but yeah, he talked me into it and stuff like that. So I was
It's
okay.
crazy because we haven't spoken in about 15 years until today. Like crazy,
I
crazy,
know, but it's like we
crazy.
never left off Kenford.
Yeah, we picked up
I
right where
want
we
to do
left
an
off.
ice luge in your backyard right now. Right now. You got to get everybody together. I'll get the
This
peach schnapps. I will pick up the peach schnapps.
that might be an interesting concept. Maybe we can do that again. Maybe not as much people back in the day. Like, we packed that backyard. Maybe 100
Oh
people in my
God, I
backyard
know.
back in the
And
day.
I remember thinking, who the fuck put peach schnapps in the fucking ice luge? Of all the things to put it, we could have put Patron, we could have put James. But I remember tasting it and being like, "Is this fucking peach schnapps?
Yeah,
Why?" But that
yeah,
the ice luge was awesome. I don't know where you got that from, Kenford,
yeah,
but it was
yeah.
very good. We got to have a party like that again
For
for sure.
sure. Before I get off of this thing and the show, 20 West Stories, crazy. Kimberly Plasky, shout out to her, right? What a time. 20 West, what do you remember? How crazy was that scene, that environment, people that lived there, Corey, Justine. What a time.
I remember no kitchen table in the kitchen, and then that's one thing that I remember. But the second thing I remember is walking in and seeing my boyfriend cheating on me at 20 West.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So, and then I think I went absolutely bananas. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, that it was a fun time before that. There's
I
a video
can
of me
I
doing chin ups in the kitchen. I'm like,
I
really?
couldn't remember when Kim tagged the story. I'm like, what is 20 West? And then we talked off air. It made sense. I'm like, I remember that place, where that was, like
Yeah.
just bananas. Wild.
That was
What a
so
time.
much fun. That was
Yeah.
and they would just rotate their roommates. I was like, one day I'll live here. Nobody ever asked me to. Nobody ever asked me to. I'm like, oh, okay, no problem.
It's
Sorry. I don't
crazy.
fit in. But it was too
Crazy.
crazy for me anyway. My anxiety would not, it was a party house all the
Yeah.
time.
All
They
the
went
time,
nuts.
nonstop,
Yeah.
24/7, 360.
Yeah.
Hey, this was a lot of fun. It's been a while. I haven't seen you in so long. We had so much fun. We got to do these again. I don't know when it's going to happen. I wish you much love, success, whatever you do. You, Richie, fantastic. Even though you guys are a Jet fan, Dolphin fan, I'm an Eagle fan. But at the end of the day, we all love each other. And your dog, right? I mean, Jameson. Can't forget about him.
No, my
75
baby.
pounds, dripping wet. Um, this has been fantastic. I'm glad you came on. You gave me the time of day.
Thanks,
I
Kenford. Thanks for
appreciate
having
you.
me.
Let's hang out sometime, summertime, whatever, for a drink or a dinner or whatever. You and Richie
I
love to
want to
meet
go
him.
through your car wash. I want to sit in the car. Will you let me sit in the car through the car wash?
I'll
Or
let
is
you
it
do
like
whatever you
legal
want.
now?
Whatever you want. Yeah, whatever you want. All
So it's
yours.
legal. I can do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
100%.
awesome. All right,
Yeah.
Kenford, I'll see you soon. I want to go through that car wash.
For Mic'd Up Moments, I'm Kenford. She's Lauren. We are out. So long. Thanks for listening. We're out
Thanks,
of here.
Kenford. Bye.
Anytime. Bye-bye.